Top 10 mounts in WoW. This video is 100% objective. These are the 10 best mounts in WoW. By definition, no argument can be made to counter the list, so any effort to do so would be wasteful. Let's get on to the list. Number 10. Youll, daughter of Jade, whilst playing a Shadow Priest in Void form. Getting this mount requires two simple steps. The first and easier step is to obtain Youll, daughter of Jade, by purchasing it with 5,000 time warped badges. This can only be done when the vendor comes by during the Pandaria time walking event, so keep your eyes open for that. The next step is much more difficult, but I have done extensive research to uncover the solution. There, child, don't you fret. I'll walk you through how to do it. First, you're going to want to go to the character select screen and press this Create New Character button. Choose any race except Orc because, well... Then, select Priest and create your sexy new character. Now, proceed through this RPG-style game, killing mobs and completing quests for experience. As you increase in level, you will get new abilities to help you on your adventure. Once you finally reach level 20, activate Void form. And once out of combat, enjoy this beauty for a solid 4 seconds, if you're lucky. Number 9. Me. More specifically, me in Stag form. Now, this spot could also go to the Druid class mount, but I'm not very good at this game, so it's gonna have to be Stag form. Why did I put myself at number 9, you ask? Well, I assure you, it isn't for any sort of personal or biased reasons. Instead, it's because 9 is my favorite number, and I really like it when people ride me. Number 8. Tusk. That's right, this is no ordinary Black War Kodo. This is the mount in the Ashenvale questline, and he's just the cutest. Look at how he stands and walks and jumps. It's just beautiful. I'll throw an honorable mention to Kasha from the Hillsbird Foothills and Rexar's mount, Nisha, but they're a little more known because, well, Ashenvale isn't really that fun. But Tusk is a really good boy, so he deserves some love. Number 7. Fiona's Caravan. With this caravan, you follow the bittersweet story of a mother and her 2 kids trying to find a home to settle in where Fiona can start the farm that she's dreamt of her whole life. Everywhere she goes, she is met with rejection, and it is up to you to keep her spirits up and find the perfect place for her farm. Her kids are also big Game of Thrones fans, and they make tons of references to it, like how Gidwin and Terranar's names are obvious references to Prince Joffrey and Luke Skywalker, who are my 2 favorite Game of Thrones characters. Overall, this earned its place because I relate to Fiona in many unique ways, like how I have dreams and like she also has dreams, and I just think that's so super special, and I just wish anyone loved me. Number 6. Shenzhen Zoo. This is certainly the biggest mount in game, and I think that's just neato. Number 5. Raygon, the final boss of Gate of the Setting Sun. Here you can see Raygon trying to get into the Vale of Eternal Blossoms so he can hug all of his new friends and, "Hey, stop shooting my son!" This bug is just a big bundle of cuddles and love and is just so friendly, although nobody else seems to think so. But I love him just the same, just as any mother Tauren would love her calf, I mean, baby giant bug thing. Number 4. The Talon King, Telok. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Everything on this list has been questionable at best, but there's no way you can argue that Telok is a mount. And you're right, but well, I really like Telok, and I want you guys to appreciate him as well. If this bothers you too much, just pretend this is like a Talon riding the tiny horse from Grand Theft Palomino. But you are a conduit for Telok's power, which is like basically the same thing as a mount, if you just pretend it is. But why should you like Telok? Well, he is the most powerfulest Arakawa to ever live, and he united a group of outcasts, which was a pretty noble thing to do, and so I just want him to get the appreciation that he deserves. Number 3, Raven Lord, and also the Dread Raven. No jokes with this one, guys, these are just some genuinely good mounts. Really well designed, and they're my go-to mounts. Alongside these two, I also like the Corrupted Dreadwing and the Vicious Warstrider, but I don't have either of them, so they must not be that good. The Vicious Warstrider may seem a bit out of place, but it just has a really nice cock. I mean, it is a really nice cock. I, of course, wouldn't know anything about I'll just move on to some fun facts about the Raven boys. Did you know that the Raven Lord was actually the first flying mount released in game? That's right, most flying mounts were introduced in vanilla, but the Raven Lord was released in the Burning Crusade 3 years before vanilla, and it is the only flying mount from that expansion, so it's like super unique. And a fact about the Dread Raven? Let's see, it's the only mount that looks like this, so that's pretty neat, I guess. Number 2, Deathwing. Deathwing is number 2 because you get to ride him as the second to last boss in Dragon Soul, and it makes me happy when numbers just kinda work out like that. Unfortunately, you can only ride him after you point to all of his bullies and say, "Hey you bullies, stop bullying my friend Deathwing."
It was a very painful process.
But shortly after this, and giving him a back scratch, the most popular kid in school beats him up. And so you spend the rest of the instance consoling this sad little dragon as he cries because all of the meanie-head bullies in this school. Number 1. Hey there friend, come on down to Lau & Son's Yak Wash, where you can get 1 Yak Wash and 1 more Yak Wash completely free. We have so many deals like 1 free Yak Wash or 2 free Yak Washes, cause all of our Yak Washes are free and they've always been free, but it's the Yak Wash, and when you call it a deal, more people will come down to the Yak Wash to wash their yak. I just really love washing my yak at the Yak Wash. Haha, you thought this video was for you? No, I just made it to advertise the Yak Wash. This video was brought to you by Lau & Son's Yak Wash, the best yak wash in all of Azeroth, where you can get your very own yak and it'll become a clean yak because you washed it and it's clean and Yak Wash. Gotta love it. I just love it here with my clean yak, and the yak is so clean because I washed it because it's the Yak Wash. Come on down. Yeah, so number 1 on this list is the Clean Yak because it's just the best mount, and it's not here because the video is sponsored by Lau & Son's Yak Wash. Well, it is sponsored by them, but that's just a coincidence, so Clean Yak, number 1. Best mount in WoW.